Hello there, Aries and Aries Rising. Welcome to your March forecast. This is a general reading for all Aries and Aries Rising, so check your chart for your rising sign. It's based on the time of day that you were born. This is KK, Kimberly Knox, your astrologer, and we've got a huge supercharged month, especially for you because this is your birthday month. Once a year we have the vernal equinox when the sun goes into the sign of Aries. This is the start of the astrological new year as well. And Aries being the first sign of the zodiac, this is a fortuitous time to go forward, to break free, to initiate new things. This is why, and we also have Passover and we have Easter around this time. It's always around the first full moon after and around the vernal equinox. So what's happening with your ruler? Your ruler is Mars. We love you all, Aries, for your pioneering spirit. Your ruler, Mars, has been spending some time over here in your 8th house, as we said last month, in the sign of Scorpio, intense and willful and passionate, and perhaps your intimacy has taken some new heights. But it would have given you time and energy also to delve into your any debt issues that you have, your mortgage, deal with taxes and finances, and your partnership income. Okay, if you have a partnership or a business with someone else, it's the income, or a marriage, it's the income from that venture there. It's because it's where you merge two people together. It's going into the sign of Sagittarius. Woo! We're all going to be excited because now the energy will lift up into a more courageous action, take on some more energy of enthusiasm, optimism, positiveness. So this is a real charge ahead. So this is helpful. It's going into your 9th house sector, and your 9th house has been very active since Saturn got in there, and it's been in there now for quite a while, and it's been activating your need to rise and get more education in some area. So this is the sign of long distance travel. And maybe you travel through what you're learning, but you could be going to foreign lands, dealing with foreigners, moving to a foreign country, dealing in business with foreigners, and also possibly a time to go back to school to get your master's, your PhD, things that are higher education that are going to benefit you because you've had Pluto in your 10th house saying you're restructuring your career path anyway. There's an intensity in that area where you're breaking down and you're rebuilding, and Pluto really never leaves things the same. It wipes out, it starts over. It's like burning off the grass and starting new. And it's been you've had Uranus in your sign asking you to break free, be authentic, and just be, outside the box, do some grand things that you've been wanting to do, giving you this real extra energy to really bust free. And that's what Uranus is about. So because Saturn is now in a trine and it's really healthy flow to Uranus, it's giving some structure and aiding that, so it doesn't just blast out of control. So on March the 5th also, we've got Mercury going into Pisces. That's into your 12th house. Your 12th house is going to be energized. That's where the solar eclipse is. Every solar eclipse is a massive spotlight. It is a big time for truth, and the universe is asking you to sit up and pay attention in this area of your life. The 12th house. This is the house of hospitalization, time away. Don't get nervous. If you've been taking care of your health, fine. But if you notice something, because you have Jupiter in your 6th house, where it's giving you a lot of benefit around work, but also your daily routine and maintenance. Maybe you've supercharged that area of your life. You've changed your health regime, and this is benefiting you as well. But the 12th house says, I need to rest, I need to sleep more, I need to get away, I need to do meditation, I need to delve more into my psychological side or my spiritual realm, and maybe I want to develop that. So you could be doing things that help you get into that and to let that area flourish in your life. So it's a time of reflection and also of more quiet and peaceful. Make sure you're taking that time. It's preparation because it's preparation time because you're going to be coming out with the new moon in your sign, and the sun is going into Aries. So this is all the time when you're preparing to really go get them, that kind of thing, and just do it, like Nike, which is the really great sign for Aries. You've also got Venus going into the 12th house on March the 12th. And so it's going to join the party. So you're going to have a whole lot of things going on there behind the scenes. This could be a time where you enjoy romance behind the scenes, and you really take some time with your partner, or you guys go away, you travel somewhere, because you've got the 9th house influence with Mars, and you've also got this big 12th house area where it says, you know, get away, you know, lay in a hammock for a few hours. This is real 12th house kind of Pisces, Neptune things. So the vernal equinox, like we said, on the 20th, look for that day. You've got March, and that same day, Venus is conjoining Neptune in your 12th house. Well, take some time at home, away, and prepare your dream board again. This is a really great time to just really get into that vision, because that's what the time of Pisces is about. Without a vision, a clear sense of, you know, who you want to be with, what you want to have in your life, where you want to go, how you visualize yourself throughout the next year, it's going to be hard to make that come true. But with that strong vision, you can manifest and pull it into your life. That's what Wayne Dyer and Deepak Chopra talk about with the power of intention and manifestation. And so this is a really great preparation time for you. You may have vivid dreams and that are coming out around this time. So let's look at also Mercury is going to be going into your sign on March the 21st. It only spends a short time in Pisces behind the scenes, and then it's ready to jump into it and get you going. The mindset is going, so you're going to be talking about, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? This is Mercury in Aries is all about, let me just get going with things. I'm sharp, I'm clear, and I'm focused on moving forward and making quick changes like this. March 24th, Mercury and Mars are in a really great aspect. Around the middle of the month, the 14th, 15th, and 16th are brilliant times as well. Note these, because in your relationships, or because Venus met with Mars 3 times last year, because Venus was retrograde. When it did, Venus was going, what do I really want? What do I really want? And it had to meet with Mars to tell it, this is what I want. The third time was November the 2nd. And it was in Virgo, so that had to do with your 6th house, that had to do with maintenance, work, job, relationship, around all around your job, and maybe your fitness routine. But now it's going to be a first quarter, so you get a chance to step out into that and see what you've achieved over the last few months, because it's first quarter. And then the 15th and 16th, this is also the first quarter of this lunation, so things are breaking out at that time, meaning we're taking a step toward doing things that we need to do, that we've put our intention forth with. And Jupiter and Pluto are going to be in exact trine at that time. So look at this. This is your 6th and 10th house. You've got amazing things going on personally for you in this area, in relation to, if you have any planets in Taurus, then it's really going to, and that's your 2nd house of money. So this could be a great money time for you too, if you, perhaps you're in Aries with your Venus in Taurus. That's possible. So this is a nice time for you. Let's look at the lunar eclipse. The last thing, the lunar eclipse is taking place in your 7th house. Here's your 7th house. This axis here is all about relationships. This is you, how you are, what you're doing, because it's a time for you to be building up yourself and what you want to do and become. And the lunar eclipse on the 23rd says, this is my relationships. And this is who my close partnerships, if I'm doing a business partnership or I'm meeting new people, get out there, let your relationship flourish. Perhaps you're meeting somebody and now things are really going to start to come together toward the end of the month. So this is a beautiful time for you, and it's just going to continue through next month, Aries. So I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Hopefully something really stuck with you. Leave some comments. I love your comments. Subscribe. I'm grateful for all my subscribers. Reach out to me on Instagram for daily in the flow inspiration, images, and messages on what the energy is on a daily basis. Make it an amazing month, Aries.